MVPs in the near future in real life and whatnot. Really seeing quite a bit of a drop off. I mean, they're the #1 seed last year in the West. A team that, well, shit. Elfrid Payton's getting points. I was about to explain how he's not. Oh, Bradley Beal's feeling it. Start off this game, 2 straight threes, but yeah, they lost Eric Bledsoe in the offseason. Kind of seems like that's definitely taken a huge hit for them because he's not great at defense. He's not that good, but he's not Elfrid Payton at defense. Can we admit that? And with that being said, oh man, this team is just, we're tearing through this team. There we go. We got ourselves a good start of the game by Mr. Beal. But this team, Bledsoe's gone. Oh, Bradley Beal's feeling it, folks. We're going to have a huge game because Chris Middleton's not the best defender either. And if he's going 3 for 3 on threes, we're going to have to fucking take the roof off this bitch. Payton, I mean, adding Payton to this team should help quite a bit. Well, I don't know how that's not a rebound. Fuck it.
Shot off the pick. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not the best shot, but we are trying to get our shots. Nice steal.
But they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come.
But losing Bledsoe seems to have definitely taken its toll. Oh, baby. Baby. San Antonio, get loud. But it just doesn't seem like this team has gelled well at all. I mean, 7 and 18, that's not what you expect from this type of team, or at least from Giannis nowadays. But damn, that's a first miss, but it's not going to count because it's a foul.
We'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin.
But Bradley Beal having himself a hell of a game to start. I mean, I remember actually in a previous season series franchise, or not franchise, but damn, they like to move it. They got the pace with these two. Murray's played well already at the point. I mean, 3 assists, but of course it's easy when you got your star player doing this to these dudes. I mean, 16 points. I'm not able to score this well with Bradley Beal ever, so to see how that's been the case, yeah, call a timeout. But this team, I mean, Brook Lopez definitely regressed a little bit. He's getting there in age.
It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Ooh, that tastes good as fuck. Shit.
But
even with Giannis, you'd think it'd be able to control the game better, but for some reason, Giannis teams have been, in my time playing with them, have been easier to guard. I don't know why, but you know.
10-point performance last game out. Beal against Middleton.
But you know.
The pass to Boss. Here's Murray.
But who knows? Who knows? But this Clippers team
inside. Randolph passes to Boss.
Doesn't look all too well right now. Another foul. Zebo gets the plus right there with that rebound, but it seems that Dallas loss definitely put this team in a fucking super high gear, man. Jesus Christ, we've scored 21 points in 3.5 minutes. His quarter. Sarge is playing for him, which is a nice little plus for this team, especially for the future. But it just doesn't seem like
back to Payton, inside leader. It's deflected.
Good ass block right there.
Beal against Middleton to the inside. Boss.
Damn, and then was that Deontay Davis is out there. All right, if that's the case, this team's definitely going to get owned by Bamba down low. I mean, 4 points. Of course, that nice little scooting pass over to Bamba earlier from Beal.
To stop the run.
Nice 3 by Saric. You'd like to see Minnesota, I mean, fortunately with these injuries to Covington and the likes of like Taj Gibson, you kind of find yourselves. There he is, the skillful man. I mean, we're going to utilize him until Isaac comes back, and I know too is that that's a trusty dude to depend on.
Inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nice little rebound right there.
That's really one of his specialties, altering shots.
His first miss, but it's going to be our ball anyways. Adding Elf Payton, I don't know if that makes much sense because I think that it might help Giannis get a couple shots, but
there's Beal with the three. It's good. Now
hits it again. 19 points for this man in the first quarter, and we're not even halfway through.
They got to feed him.
That's an easy play. This team's going to be doing some, like, not cherry picking, but damn, they're kicking ass off the ball. Here we go, Bomba. Let's set this up.
And here is Beal. He had 16 points in the win against Boston. In the corner, Murray with it. Randolph dishes to Murray.
Nice little dish off by Randolph, you know. Dish off by Randolph. But Zebo's been killing it lately quite a bit. I think honestly too is that you're seeing Kuzma start to build up and stuff like that. And I just don't see.
6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way.
Oh, there he is.
San Antonio leading by 21. Here's the
Damn.
Cobra. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean,
yeah, I don't know if he's going to hit that, especially if it's contested. And Beal's done a good job.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
We'll have to see. Damn, I thought that was DeJounte.
Middleton the pass to Davis.
There we go. He's not the fastest on the break, but hopefully he sets up my man DeJounte Murray. Let's get a huge game out of Bradley Beal in this one. I mean, look at that. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Maybe we'll see a hell of a second quarter by them as my bench is on there, but it's kind of, you know, the way these substitutions have been,
well, take your breather, but then
it kind of seems like it's pretty well with preventing a blowout.
Let's get back on track.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Quinn Cook, that's a nice little addition for him. But in itself,
Mack comes in for Chris Middleton, and Cook subbed in for Alfred Payton.
Ooh, Deontay Davis.
Shot from 6.
Damn, got Mitchell Robinson able to do some hook shots. So I like that right there. Get it going. But this, we'll have to see with this bench because their defense is pretty poor. Nice little shot. But the Clippers, that's just been the first disappointment of this young season. Nice to, I mean, Giannis putting a hand in your face. One of the best shot contests in basketball in this game. There he is right there dunking it. But he'll have a nice little field fest with this team. Well, at least with, you know, Kuzma and them off the bench. There we go, nice. Honestly, I'd hack the shit out of him if I was Deontay Davis. I know that would have been his second foul of the game, but I mean, at this point, when you're looking at all this, damn, it's Ilyasova guarding him. God, that sounds so terrible. Spurs ball, baby. Yeah, this Clippers team looks like shit.
And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
And I know it's Quinn Cook. It's a nice little guy for the future for him. But Alfred Payton, we'll see if he improves a little bit on his scoring. Definitely in real life, not a dude you know,
offense is going to continue
who's worth having as a scorer because he's just not. He's a ball-centric point guard who, you know, sets it up. He's kind of like a poor man's Westbrook when it comes to poor shooting, and a guy who can get a good amount of rebounds. Pretty like decently athletic for the position, but he's got height, so that's going to help him down low.
And there's the feed to Robinson. Back to Burke.
But overall, though,
dish now to Ilyasova. Pass to Bullock.
There we go. Set up a fade with Ilyasova.
He kicks to Ilyasova.
Terrible shot.
They recover it.
Oh.
And the shot falls short this time.
Damn.
Here's Jackson. And that one falls coming off of Davis's
Nice little
feet.
shot. This team's doing well to end the quarter. Not my team, but this fucking team.
Burke kicks to Robinson. It's stolen by Davis.
Damn, damn, damn. This is Justin Jackson, and that's a foul right there against Ilyasova on Giannis. Ball don't lie. No, that was clearly a foul.
And he's good on the second.
But Giannis, man, in real life, he's already unstoppable athletically. You can't beat, I mean, a guy who's basically
There's a screen by Robinson.
as fast as.
From outside the arc.
Nice shot, Reggie Bullock. Tried to draw that foul for, you know, an and one on a three-pointer. That would have been nice, but we made 5 more threes than them. I mean, if that's the case, 15-point differential it makes sense that we're up. Well, we're up by 19. Now about to be up by 16.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, Quinn Cook's a good shooter.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Burke kicks to Ilyasova.
Damn, Deontay Davis is just getting those steals, I'll tell you what.
No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Down low, here's Robinson.
Nice little pass. God damn, he almost got his own like offensive interference.
6 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean,
But Justin Jackson on this team, oh god, this is not good.
Having to really work for it.
They're looking like a beaten
End of the quarter right here, but I will like it though because if he's going to try to shoot a 3 in this situation, I already got the size to help out with it. Yeah, you see, he's not making that. He's not. I know it looked close as fuck, and I was about to laugh really hard if he made that shit. I just don't see that being the case. So that's the best scenario, the way they run that half-court setting. Teams usually do at the end of a quarter. So I appreciate setting it up with having a big man. I always love to switch on to the big man in that situation because that way, you know, what are they going to do? Do a pass last second? Nah, I don't buy it. So
they've carved out a nice little advantage here, really by dictating the pace early on.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Cook out there with Sheldon.
Rebound right there.
Then there's Saric. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Jackson in at the small forward.
Nice little pass by Kuzma. He hasn't really scored much, but we're up by 20 points, and one of the best shooters in basketball is on fire. And when he gets back on the court, I'm going to try to set him up with an easier shot because, in all honesty, like, I think that's the best thing to do is be smart about it because then you can just get him back in the rhythm again.
Feeds it to Bullock.
And Reggie Bullock, he can, you know.
Here's Boss. Lopez covering. Now the pass to Knox. Here's Boss. Dishes to Bullock.
All right, here we go. Let's set up a screen for our man here.
Here's the Cobra. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Offensive rebound. Boss passes to the Cobra. Tries yet again.
Another assist by Kuzma. I'm going to take that. Nice little shot by Reggie Bullock. That's a dude that, I mean, he scored 20 points in a given night that you want him to. Not going to do it every night, of course. But he's a dude that if he gets hot, he can make up for some poor shooting by Beal or Kuzma. But fortunately enough, I mean, you haven't seen much shooting by nice. You're just seeing Saric get torn up by Bamba down low. I mean, Bamba. Little foul right there. Nice move by
I think I saw him at the comedy club.
Is that yeah, Shelvin Mack? Shit.
He's having some fun out there.
Shelvin Mack, because I know Darren Collison is injured. And that's a dude that is good at defense, who can for sure.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Jackson, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Cook.
And I know with that being said,
outside Beal. Pass to the Cobra. 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Hits the front of the rim.
not the best attempt, but that's what I get for not, playing a good half-court setting right there. Chris Middleton hasn't done too well this game.
Boss got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And that's what we mean by oh, come on, man.
3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Saric.
Yeah, Brook Lopez, a guy who can stretch the floor, so that might be you'd think it might be a little problem for Bamba. He's just so athletic that the way this team operates, and so Elfrid Payton, he's not making that.
And the Clippers miss again. Spurs leading by 17. Passes it to Knox. Here's the Cobra. Lopez covering.
Nice pass to the Cobra. Kuzma got his first bucket of the game. I actually loved drafting him and Beal. I don't know why I thought of trading Kuzma.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
It was just one of the situations that 2K has him as a power forward, but that's because you're playing with LeBron, who likes to be around at the 3. But basically, just because of lineup-wise, people think of him as a 4. In all honesty, a nice move by Chris Middleton.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Damn, that was awkward.
Randolph, a screen on Payton. There's the pass to the Cobra. And it's off from 3-point
Damn, nice. That's a tall man, Brook Lopez. That's how he's able to get his rebounds more so. He's not a great rebounder, but when you're 7 foot, 7'1", you're going to get some rebounds.
The kick out to Lopez.
And he can shoot well.
Payton outside for 3. That one drops.
Elfrid Payton, if he's by himself, that's when the man's going to score some more points. But I'll tell you how he doesn't do well. There you go, Bradley Beal. Set him up. I don't give a shit if I don't have him running the point too much tonight. He's shooting lights out. I'd rather try to go for 50 with him in this game than try to go with a double-double or something along those lines.
On the left block.
Nice shot. He is one of the most skillful big men we've seen in a while. And just like in the past 10 years or so. Brook Lopez, you saw with that Nets team, there was huge expectations for them. And there you go. Kuzma getting hot right there. It's about 2 out of his last 3. Honestly, too, he likes to get it done down low as well, but more so on a jump shot, like shot close. Damn, that was nice. This team's got shooters for sure.
There's the screen. Pass to the Cobra. Jacks up a 3.
Yeah, there you go. That's just too easy, This team has terrible defense, and I'm gonna run that.
From outside in the first quarter, but now he's 2 threes in the second quarter.
And then DeJounte, that's a dude that we think of Elfrid Payton as young point guards. He was set up. It sucked that he got injured because this Spurs team probably could have been in the 5 seed area with him, because he makes a difference on the defensive end every night, and he did at his ripe young age. And it sucked that he got injured like that. We'll have to see his rehab. He looks like his rehab is going well, but
Beal to the middle. Here's Boss.
Oh, nice block.
And he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Murray kicks to Beal.
Damn, Shelvin Mack guarding this. Youngest player ever selected to an all-star team. Nice little drive to the basket there. I'll take that. But I actually like this for viewing wise too. For any of y'all, you know, the handful of y'all watching this, I actually like switching to the automatic substitutions because it's gonna just put your stars in there anyways when you need them. And you know, why not? You know, and also for y'all's sake, I don't have to go to the main menu and do shit like that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, stolen by Robinson.
Nice little play right there.
Now here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And also his assist total tells you about the
damn
job he did.
Mitchell Robinson, man, having him and Bomber are just two tall fucking dudes. Nice little play by Zebo. Little intelligent play with that pass.
Now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Spurs.
And this is a high-powered offense today. Clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Let's see.
Lopez a screen.
But DeJounte Murray, it just sucked that he got injured because, not saying breakout season like he's an all-star or something like that, but good enough to be on Rising Stars maybe. I mean, when you are that good at defense, and he is, I mean, youngest dude ever selected to an All-NBA defensive team. It's impressive, and especially too because it's one thing to have guys that, you know, might play the 4 or 5, something like that, to be good at defense like a young Gobert was. You saw maybe even Mo Bamba could be one of those dudes. Mitchell Robinson could easily be one of those dudes for the defensive player because that dude plays some insane, gets so many good blocks.
Burke kicks to Bullock, launches a 3. The shot, no
Bullock
good.
right there. I know Trey Burke has a nice mid-range shot.
Jackson passes to Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Nice putback. I fucked up on the boxing out. I watched that shot go around too much.
Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
Deal with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Ilyasova. And the
What
shot
the
counts.
fuck? All right, I'll take it.
For a 3-point play.
I don't give a shit.
Even before the ball gets to him, you can see Ilyasova start to position himself, gets his
there we
feet
go.
set, a good foundation to let it fly.
But their defense is just piss poor. Ours hasn't been too great in this quarter, honestly. I mean,
Dishes it to Antetokounmpo.
nice block, and it goes straight in the basket.
9 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The
Slow it
defense
down a little bit.
to contain them.
Pass to Robinson. Beal from long range. Great tee that time from Davis.
He hasn't shot all too well in this quarter. Only 4 points.
Right now. He's hoping he finds it soon because his team
Compared
is really
to
gonna need that
the
production tonight.
19 he had in the first quarter. I mean, he was like, what, 6 for 6 to start this game off?
Antetokounmpo lets it go from 11. Bounces high
And he's
off
playing
the
well,
rim and
of course.
drops.
But it just seems like he's just playing around a bunch of players that...
Love to see him thread the needle with that bounce pass there.
All right, let's set up Beal point right here, because if he's wide open, we can take a shot.
To the inside, it's stolen by
And
Davis.
if a shitty pass is to be made, shitty pass is to be made.
That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. To the middle, it's stolen by
Damn.
And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way.
And no one's stopping that dude.
With the basket on the assist from Cook.
That's a good play by them, a
Cook's got his
shitty play
5th
by
assist in
me.
this one. Back to
All right,
Beal.
let's try to get Beal going.
Ilyasova sets a screen for Beal. He kicks it to Bullock.
I know Giannis is guarding this
Passes
man.
it to Burke. Clock at 4. Right wing. Here's Robinson.
Oh, try to get that off last second. Come on, man. Not much stoppage in this game, but man, I'm just so surprised that Giannis has a team.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Davis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. He got it up that
Busted.
time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Doc, you got fouls right now with the starters. Will you have to rest them and play your bench guys more?
Well, we're going to have to, you know, so whether I have trust or not, and I do, they're going to play regardless.
And fuck you, Doc Rivers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I even think of the fact that Doc
Ernie
Rivers
Johnson here once again, joined by Shaquille
is the coach of this Clippers team.
In the first quarter.
Like, well, it just like didn't pass me. Just like fantasy franchise for some reason. I mean, both teams are shooting really
Shaq,
well.
What are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
But
well, the perimeter shooting is the reason they're ahead. I think we'll probably see more of that.
But honestly,
now, the second half is just about ready to go.
18-7 seems more practical than 7 and 18 for this team. They're not that good defensively, besides Giannis, but
A time-lapse view of the friendship
I know
torch
people are
and all
like,
the
oh,
activity
blah,
around
blah,
it.
blah, you know.
As we take you back here to downtown San Antonio.
You know, Brooke Lopez gets a lot of
Welcome
blocks, like
back,
he
everyone, to the
does.
start of the
He's
second
good.
half.
He's
Big
good at getting
margin
blocks,
on
but
our
defensively,
hands.
he's
We'll
not
see if
all
that
too
gap
great.
narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And he just went off.
And yeah, there we go.
in those
Left him
first
wide
two
open.
quarters,
My
guys.
fault.
He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt.
There we go. They can't guard you, Randolph. Sarge can't keep up with you down low. 8 points for Kuzma so far. He hasn't shot the ball too much,
Zach
but hey,
Randolph is out there with the Cobra. Then there's Murray. And it's Beal in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio.
I almost got a steal right there. I need to be
Sarge.
more persistent.
6 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points.
Damn.
Sarge has got 8 points.
Getting things
Yeah,
done
I need
down
to
low,
see
I'll
some
fucking
more
tell you that.
assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's the Cobra.
Oh,
is there
in
on
and
the
out.
triple. Clippers
Son of a
trail by
bitch.
11. Antetokounmpo kicks to Sarge. Middleton. He
That's
gets it to fall.
unfortunate.
That makes
I
it
thought
just a
someone was getting that
single-digit
steal, but it is what
lead.
it
He's got
is.
6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Beal drives in.
Nice little
So
play.
there's a
Beal
blows on
doesn't
shot
get
and
it
2
though.
free throws for the contact right there.
But let's get it
Here
done
we
at the
get a chance to check
line.
out the story
Fucking
on
shit.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games,
Come on, it's
he's
Bradley
been
Beal,
on
man.
a
If he's
heck of
shooting
a
like
run.
this in the first quarter, let's get this dude going.
23 points per,
Seems like the
13
first and third,
rebounds
when their
and just
energy's
over
really
3
up,
steals.
that
And
that's
he
the
brings
time
that offensive
usually.
firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Nice play, nice pass. Murray's feeling it, and he's got a couple, yeah, he's got several steals. Usually when I think of couple and several, does anybody else go by like syllables to pretty much get the idea of what it is? Like, to me, like, a couple is 2, like you're a couple. And also, I mean, that makes sense as well for the sake of like, you know, how you use the word normally. Oh,
And so there's a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact.
Kuzma at the line now.
Let's
get it done. We gotta go, you know, 3 for 4 if it's 4 shots between Beal and Kuzma at the free throw line. But I think couple, like, you know, obviously you got a couple. Oh, they're a cute couple. It's 2 people. But like several, I usually, to me, always growing up, it was just like several, like 3 syllables. You got couple, 2 syllables. That's my way of remembering it. And Murray with the free throws. Fuck it. Elfrid Payton, man, he's played well this season. When
they set the pick.
Especially in game, I remember he went on that tear to where he had like 3 triple doubles in like 6 games, and he was just getting a shit ton.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Payton. The Clippers keep it alive.
Damn, dude. This guy's so fucking hard to guard.
Inside, Antetokounmpo. The putback.
And there you go. That's Giannis in a nutshell right there. That entire possession.
Effective at getting the ball inside.
Randolph, a screen on Payton. Now the pass to Boss.
He's everywhere, man. Giannis is everywhere, man.
Sarge passes to Payton.
And there we go. Got good defense going.
And Sarge kicks to Payton. It's deflected.
And there we go, baby.
Shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far.
Nice shot by Beal. Fadeaway jumper, dude. It's like some of the prettiest shit. Dwayne Wade, the man of the fadeaway jump or running jumper. Because honestly, I see that the running fadeaway a ton with Wade when I think about it. And like when you think of like fadeaway, like post-up fadeaway, you think of Kobe Bryant and Dirk Nowitzki. To me, those two dudes, masters of it. And Dirk, I mean, makes every like easy shot look ugly as shit, and then he just still makes it, of course. I remember watching the Spurs had made a
Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 14. Fires from the wing.
Nicely done. Almost a double-double for Bamba now, up by 16. This is a pretty well in control game.
You can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
Payton kicks to Lopez. That's
nice
good.
little run and hook right there.
Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter. Lets it fly. He didn't get quite enough under that one.
Whatever.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Sarge.
Good defense, but this man's unstoppable. What is the type of game that Giannis is having, man? He's had a really good game so far. I mean, and that since the second quarter and on, it's been pretty much seems to be the case. There we go. Brook Lopez, what were you doing? He was shacked in a fool right there. He was running to get some popcorn to watch that shot by Mitchell Robinson.
20 points for him. Here's Lopez. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Yes, that was an air ball, boys.
Here's Bullock off the pick. And Lopez pulls it down.
Not the best pick and pop right there by Kuzma. Whatever though.
And the play was executed.
And that man's running the
as you
court
tried
right now.
up
He's playing better than anybody at the moment, and makes perfect sense.
Cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Kicks to Bullock. The three. And Davis.
Man. These threes aren't falling.
5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Cook.
Nice pass by Greek Freak. I think he's going to set himself up with a nice triple-double this game.
An efficient trip down the floor for them, able to finish in tight.
There's a screen.
Foul by Kuzma. First of the game. That's right, Pop. You fucking argue.
On that play was right, but just poor execution.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez.
Kevin Knox defense on this dude. No.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Davis setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer. Cook.
Damn.
Cook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Cook can shoot the three. I know that. Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
Coming off of those down screens as a defender, you have to fight over the top.
Here's Knox. It's stolen by Davis. And
here we go. What was a huge lead at first has been knocked down. Shite.
Looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. And every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Let's go.
Move shot.
Fuck this. We need these boys back fully. I think Kuzma's got the rest of this half. Or he's going to play after this.
There's the pick.
Well, that's easy points right there. No, not with that dude.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Here we go. Trey Burke.
Gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the foul.
Treat it like the NCAA tournament, except for the, you know,
foul number 2 for him.
the final.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Clippers making a change here. Middleton's checked in. He hits that
Nice
one.
shot, mid-range dead-eye with Trey Burke. He's gotten better at it apparently too over the year. I'm pretty sure he's only been a nice move by Quinn Cook. That Trey Burke defense, you know what I'm saying?
On to Tacumbo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Ilyasova outside.
There you go.
From three-point land.
That's right.
Ilyasova's got 6.
See, that's such an
Driving dish, baby.
It's criminal.
Oh, come on, Mitchell Robinson.
Good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Fuck yeah, they're really working the ball inside.
The feed now to Bullock. And here's Ilyasova outside. Another miss by
He's probably not
Ilyasova.
making that twice in a row, especially with that man's hand in your way.
Still has the edge in the game so far.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Kevin Knox not getting the shot right. Knox getting his shot right there, man. Does have 4 assists though.
1:33 left to play here in the third. Here is Cook. 12 points for him. 11 feet away. And the
Nice
shot is
play.
good.
Smart
Dropping it
move
off
by
the front
them
of the
to
rim. 8 points for him.
run the post play in that situation. You need to, you know, I understand. Trey Burke's guarding him.
Burke kicks to Robinson. Spurs passing it around. Knox the pass to Robinson. The 8-footer. Good for the 5th time in 5
Nicely
shots.
done.
He remains
11 and 5. We kind of punished them quite a bit down low. I mean, they have 8 more shots than we do. We've turned the ball over compared to them quite a bit.
Pass inside, gets him that
But
nice
that's
look.
one thing we need to watch out for. He's going to be a tireless scorer as his badge.
Burke kicks to Robinson.
But
It's good. The
if we can
assist
just
that time
continue
from
to get
Burke.
that. It's been such a fast-paced game, though.
Guys, he can't
Interested to
miss.
see
I
how this is
swear,
going to
he was
pan out.
trying to miss that. He did not
Great
miss.
dunk by
That means
Davis.
he
Deontay's had a good
miss.
game,
Love to see
specifically
passes to
defensively.
guys on the move that are on target. They don't break stride.
Dude, what the
Can't get it
fuck,
to
Trey
go.
Burke?
Clippers trail by 3. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
And
San Antonio's
Mitchell
gone into
Robinson's
slump here from
feeling it
three-point
quite a bit.
range.
Trey Burke
Shooting
ain't,
just
though.
1 of 5 here in the third.
All right, we'll slow this down right here.
Now Burke,
Trey Burke is playing
who's
better, though.
averaging
You can
around
see that his
5.5 points a game.
ratings are up there.
To the middle. Here's Ilyasova.
There we go. You got a dunk by the old man, Ilyasova.
Punch it down.
Yeah, Ilyasova will sneak up on you sometimes. And throw him down
Giannis,
like that.
please don't make that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Let's hear what Doc
It needs to be
Rivers
Bradley
has going
Beal
on.
in this quarter, man. God damn, this team is kicking it. Like, Giannis specifically,
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
just straight up kicking ass.
San Antonio leading. So for the Clippers right now.
Let's get those 3 points
With
back.
Brook
No?
Lopez.
All right, fuck
Then
me.
it's Q. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Peyton in at the point guard.
It's going to be interesting to see how
Here is Cook
a couple centers together on this team.
to tie it up. And a foul called on the
Come
shot.
on,
Got him
Reggie
the way
Bullock.
up that
And
time.
come on,
So
Mitchell
shoot
Robinson.
two right here. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And
It's tied,
with that
folks.
one.
After a hell of a
The
start,
Spurs shooting so far very efficient
it is
all
tied.
around, about
Damn.
55%. To the inside. Boss gets the bucket.
Nice play right there. Make that 12 points for the man today. It's been a good game down low for these dudes on
Well,
offense.
they weren't even close
Defense
enough to
has been
foul him
pretty
there.
terrible.
That's how lax the D was on that play.
There's a screen. Lopez. Almost, but it rolls
Nice
out.
rebound by Bullock.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They retain possession. And Alfred Payton with
Yo,
the foul.
foul
That's his first foul.
against Peyton.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it.
There you go. Run this pick and roll right here.
Now here's Burke.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything,
Damn.
but his team remains.
Yeah,
in
he
front
hasn't hit
because of what
shit.
they've
I'll
done
tell you
and
that.
How well they've been scored.
Good work there.
Nice play, tied game again.
Gotta give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now.
I got that urban blow. Down by 3.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, I looked in my rearview mirror and defense was.
There you go. Take that, though.
Got to give credit to both
Bitch.
offenses there.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Well, there
Yay.
never really is, but you're right, especially coming down the
Bomba's
stretch
more
of a tight
athletic
game. He's a
than
guy you gotta
Mitchell,
pay
so I
much
do like
closer
how
attention
he's
to
there
defensively.
on, you know.
Feeds it to Lopez.
You gotta switch. That's a matchup that Lopez should win most times, not, but you know.
That'll be a home game, and that game closes out.
There you go. Big Mitchell Robinson playing more minutes. He's been playing better.
Some urgency from him there.
Here we go. Up by 1 now, but
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
damn. Damn. Look at those dudes. These fuckers step on the court like that.
Downtown here in the fourth quarter. Knocks the pass to Boss. This is to Burke. And that's
Out of bounds. Here we go. We're about to get some substitutions. Beal's in. Randolph is in.
No doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Here's what San Antonio
Damn.
is going with right now. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Robinson. Bradley Beal.
Well, Shelvin Mack,
And
he's in
Murray subbed
good
for
position
Traver.
to hit that.
San Antonio trailing here. Murray kicks to Randolph. Knocks it loose.
That's going to be
And so the
Spurs
goes
ball.
out of bounds.
All right.
Lopez touched it last. The Cobra, he's checked in for Smooth. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound, Randolph. And a
Put
foul
back King.
called on the shot. Got
No.
on the way up that time, so he'll
He's
shoot
had a
2
good game
right
in
here.
his limited minutes, and the man shoots well from the free throw line, so you got to appreciate that veteran knowledge.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his
Damn.
ability to deliver at
This
the
game
free
has
throw line.
gotten
Sarge
good.
dishes to Mack. Clippers moving the ball around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. He kicks to Mack. He feeds it to Payton. Little turnaround. Saric misses.
Double-double now for Mr. Bomba.
Here's the Cobra, and they cash in
Nice
right away with the
mid-range,
quick shot.
dead-eye right there.
And the Spurs lead
Don't know
by
why
3.
it's still bronze,
Such
but
a
hey,
well-rounded
you know,
offensive player. He's
they
got
got to
a
get
little
X
bit of
number ones to
everything.
improve, so makes sense. Haven't done too much. I like to take the open shot instead.
He dishes it to Mack. Middleton for 3. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's Beal with the 3. And it's the
Damn,
Clippers
dude,
with the
he's been
rebound.
ice cold.
Lopez has got his
It
4th
sucks.
rebound in this one.
Because I really wanted to have a good game with him like that.
Sarge with it, working on Randolph. Middleton dishes to Payton. Back to Middleton. Boss passes to the Cobra. It's Beal on the wing. Takes the 13-footer.
Nice. Give it to the man who can do it like that. Zach Randolph's going to make that shit every time.
Passes to Sarge. Launches it.
Oh, shit, dude.
Los
Unless he's
Angeles
playing
with
that
another miss.
defense.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Here's the Cobra.
Set this back up.
Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Beal can't get it to go.
Not a great shot by
Clippers trail
Beal.
by 5.
Maybe utilize his dimer for a little bit.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. And here is Murray. Randolph, a screen on Payton. Murray kicks to Randolph.
Give it to Randolph, though. He's feeling it.
5 up and
He is
5
for
down
sure
for him
feeling
so
it.
far.
DeJounte
Beautiful
just getting the
setup.
game
Put
I
that
want him
pass
to have.
right where it needed to be.
He's that kind of player, you know. He might get a double-double, but he's going to give you like near triple-double, like
Inside,
tons of
looking to
stats
end the drought. Shots good
in the
by
game.
Middleton.
Not a stellar
Or he's
first
gonna get a
half,
lot of
but he's
steals.
become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Beal from long range. But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart.
Let's run
Both
this
of those
up.
at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
The pass to Boss.
Oof, miss right there by Bamba.
Clippers trail by 5. Kicks it to Payton. Middleton outside.
We got Middleton
Here's
now.
the teardrop, and it's
Nice
Payton
little
getting it to go.
pass by Middleton.
Payton's got 4 this quarter.
I like that. Didn't force the jam, just happy to lay in the soft floater.
All right, let's go Zebo.
Hand off a screen on Payton. Back to Beal. Fires for
Actually,
three.
let's go Beal.
He doesn't
But
hit that
what
one.
the fuck?
So the Clippers will take it the other way.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Sarge
Fuck yeah, he
pushes
has.
to Lopez.
And a foul by
And there's
Bamba.
a call on
Didn't
Boss.
need that, dude.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Sure shit didn't need that man to come in.
Antetokounmpo's
We're only
checked
up by
in for Los
3.
Angeles. Now Sarge to the paint. 3 on 3. Here's the Cobra. Tries again. And so
Good,
runs a trip to
good
the line.
hustle.
Saw the contact and
I mean,
it'll
he's
shoot
got to
2.
put back King. I'm
Nice
not
work to
gonna, you
get
know.
it inside
It's not
and
even drawing the
draw
foul.
contact.
It's like worst case scenario is I miss and it's a foul. So that's just the way to go on that play, because he's gonna put that back. You know, if he doesn't get fouled or something like that.
Payton passes to Lopez. Here's Middleton. Gets that one to fall.
Oh,
That's his 6th field
yeah,
goal.
yeah,
He has
yeah.
shot the ball 12 times. San Antonio leading. Beal trying.
Nice. Nice dunk. Get up, San Antone.
With that one.
Yeah, maybe
Time to sand and
give them
bone
the
this
momentum
team.
boost they need to break this game open. Shots good by Middleton.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Murray. Somehow
Nice
ignores
pass
the
by
top
Beal.
team.
Murray's got a double-double now.
And the Spurs lead by 4.
This team's rolling. This game's been rolling.
Basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
And there we go. Foul by Elfrid Payton. Steal by DeJounte.
To explode, and then the soft lay-in.
Misses that free throw. We know that difficulty's gone up. We're trying to make it more difficult in these games. I mean, think about it, man. Fucking blowout right here in this game. Should have been. But this Clippers team is better than the Lakers team. The Lakers are having a better record.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. That one
Nice shot by Lopez. He's been so good this game.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're
Nice
seeing them.
pass by Bamba. There we go. DeJounte playing well to finish this one out.
You want to operate from.
5-point game, though. We're going to have to see the best from our team.
Shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Payton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Releases from 15.
There he is. He's
For the Clippers.
Ay.
Time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
He loves the pressure, feeds off it really.
Nice
as we just saw
defense.
there.
Almost a steal right
Clippers
there
trail
by
3. Here's Sarge. And a great assist by
Spurs up by
Antetokounmpo
1.
As that one goes in.
Beautiful entry feed right where his teammate could do something with it.
Murray dishes to Beal. Good
Come on,
on
yeah, we need you to bust that,
got
Beal.
31.
He only had 10 fucking points since the first quarter or something like that. Yeah, he started the game off like 4 for 4 from 3. Shot 2 for 9 since.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The feed to Payton and stolen by Murray.
There we go, DeJounte. Give him, baby. Woo! Sorry, Giannis. Just ain't your day.
Great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like
Here
that.
we go. He might be player of the game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what
That
Doc
was
Rivers
a
said
risk
to
I
his
was willing to
team.
take.
He told them
4-point
they
game
have
here.
to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back
Okay,
this
let's
game.
take as much time possible off the clock because they will have to foul now.
Dish now to Beal. It's all in by Sarge. Now 8 seconds
shit.
separating the 2 clocks.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, can't let any time off
Oh.
the clock here. Every second critical. critical.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
That is showing a very steady hand with the pressure dialed to 11.
Ooh, damn, how was that not a travel? I don't give a shit, though.
Call time here. They're down by 3.
This is a good-ass game.
Left to play here in the 4th.
Just like in real life, man. This Giannis and his team, highest paced team in basketball, and they usually average like 237
seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
points per game, or like total in their games.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation.
There we go, get it done, Beal. MVP. Fuck it.
Game now. I mean, those were really
But DeJounte almost has a 15-15 game to finish this one out. I mean, when you got Alfred Payton defense, you got to take advantage of it. And DeJounte has taken advantage of not only the playmaking that he can do, the plays that he can make, but he's gotten better on the defensive end as well.
For 3, Middleton. Another miss by Middleton. And that's an intentional
There we
foul.
go, 5-point game here, closing it out. There we go, call MVP, folks. All right, I guess not, San Antonio. What the fuck? Yeah, not that many free throws for him in this performance.
From the arc. Another miss by Middleton.
And there we go, baby. I believe that's what, 125, 117? 124, 117.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans
Nice little finish right here. Bradley Beal gets into the mid-30s for that game. Wish he was at least in the 40s, man.
Hey folks, welcome back.
Let's look at
Bernie
player of the
Johnson
game.
Here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our
Excuse me.
Jordan player of the game.
He was outrageous. He shot a red shooting percentage from the field, hitting from everywhere. It didn't matter where he
Must have
was
been Beal.
or who was guarding him.
No.
The defense
No.
tried to make
It was
adjustments. So what?
DeJounte, baby.
Still knocked out.
How many steals does this dude have?
Oh boy, he has a
I mean, that was definitely one play, and he's so athletic, too. I mean, I think he had 2 or 3 blocks as well. That's the kind of game I want out of DeJounte. Not going to get double-double, you know, most cases, or like a double-double like that. But, I mean, look at that. 5 steals, 2 blocks. That's DeJounte when he's on defense. And, yeah, I would love to have a triple-double or a quadruple-double with him. Haven't gotten a quadruple-double with Bamba, though. It would be nice. But Beal, as you can tell, second half, only 12 points. He had 19 in that quarter, 5 for 5 from 3. So he started off 5 for 5 from 3. Ended up 1 and 8 to finish the game. Just not that good at all. Zach Randolph played really well down low. Mitchell Robinson, I felt like we got a decent amount of good shooting down in the paint. DeJounte, you know, only 9 shots, got 15 points out of it. I'll take that. Only 1 free throw, only shot 1 3. With threes, I'd rather keep it with Kuzma, you know, Bullock, Ilyasova, and Beal. Cool with that. Those are the best 3-point shooters on the team. But look at that. That's his stats this season. He's had a good start to the year right here, upping his assists by almost 2 and his scoring by almost 2. Steals are gone up by 50%. Let's get that up a little bit more. Shooting's better. 3-point shooting isn't as good, but it's all good. We've been shooting more threes with them. Bamba, it's 3 steals. No blocks, though, but still not that bad. Got a double-double. Kuzma only 14 points. Only 12 shots, but I'll shoot it 20 times or more with the guy with the hot hand. And that was Bradley Beal tonight. Giannis, yep, got himself a triple-double. No blocks. Had a couple steals, though. That fucking halftime shot at halftime, just running down the court. Or no, third quarter, at the end of the third quarter, because it made it 89 to 91. That was a nice little closeout. That was a high-scoring fourth quarter to finish everything out. I think Clippers still scored like 24 points in that quarter, right? I mean, or did they score 28? I think they scored 28, actually, and we ended up scoring like 34. But Giannis had a solid game. He had a really solid second half. I mean, look at that second half. I mean, they were getting their ass kicked, but they came back quite a bit in the second half. 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. It's just he's so good. He is so good, and I want his shooting to get better. I mean, it's still, look at that mid-range. If he gets that 3 going in real life, unstoppable. He'll have to work on it. But he's only 25 years old. We're technically a year ahead now compared to what they have, but Chris Middleton shot better in the second half. Yeah, 14 points. Brook Lopez looked better. He had more rebounds. Almost a double-double for him. A double-double for Quinn Cook for assists and points. He played a really good game. I thought Deontay Davis played well in that game. Definitely gave him a lot of steals to choose from. Sarge did I. He did I. He did all right. He did I. But let's go ahead and cut it to... go ahead and cut it to main menu. Set ourselves up with the next game. So, no longer 69. Mind tricks. The current offer is fair. I'm cool with the mind trick. All right, next game. So we got what? 5. We got 5, 7, and then we are facing the Suns at home. Let's just go ahead and play the Pelicans. Fuck it. I'd rather play a away game. You know, get a change of scenery and stuff. All right, so let's look at the type of player he is. Championship DNA, damn, laid back. Let's deny and coddle this man. And here we go, next game against the Pelicans. Well, let's give this man a contract extension. I will promise an extension, sure. There we go. Let's go. Let's get to this shit. Contract extensions will re-sign. I say let's go and reduce this because we're going to have to re-sign some players, I think, for the future. Sorry, Deontay. We're going to have to make this like $15 million a year. We're going to have to use some mind tricks, you know what I'm saying? Save $5 million in cap space. Because, bitch, I don't give a fuck. But you see that huge gap, though, in 2019 because that's when Bradley Beal's going to have himself... have to get an extension himself. Interest level insufficient. All right, hold on. All right, he's asked for 66. Let's make it 55. We're going to have to deal with that a little bit less, but it's only going to be $3 million extra each year. There we go. Mind trick, baby. You're 100%. This is exactly the contract you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to find a better deal with any other team. All right, there we go. Cap room for this year has gone down, but there you go. You're 100% correct. This is exactly the deal I'm looking for, and I accept your contract offer. There we go. Man's got 100 morale going on. Let's see what social media has to say. Spurs just re-signed DeJounte Murray to 3 years, $55 million. I just made it $3 million less per year on there, and this team is starting to win. The team may be on a winning streak right now, but the fans aren't feeling confident. What do you have to say to them? I guess it's up to us to go out, keep proving them wrong, and earn their loyalty and respect. There you go. That's a win-win with the press. When the fuck is that ever possible? There you go. This win streak is going, baby. Let's beat the fucking Kings. Oh, is calling it a career after the season. Wants to speak to you personally. Looks like Zach Randolph. Makes sense, though. Hey, Josh. I've had a great time playing for you in the Spurs, but I've decided that it's time for me to retire. I'm going to thank the man. Well, Zach, it was an honor having you play for us, this organization, and I truly do wish you the best in your post-NBA life. Nah, man, thank you for the opportunity to play with the Spurs. I've had a great time here. There you go. Morale is up. Morale is up. Let's beat this Kings team before we... Ah, fucking shit. But hey, they went on a nice little winning streak. What was that? With the Clippers, that's, you know, what, 5-2 before leading up to the Pelicans. So that should be an interesting game. Let's look at this Pelicans roster. It's got Karl Anthony Towns, Jamal Murray, Drew Holiday. Nice to see someone still. It's cool to see those guys that still stay on on the team just naturally from this. But Lonnie Walker is a player that's getting a little bit better. He's a good defensive player, athletic player. Too bad he got injured as well for this season. Kind of got in the way of his um, development as well. There'll be a nice, if him and DeJounte get good at scoring and, decently good, then we're definitely going to see an interesting Spurs like wing player because those two dudes are, DeJounte Murray is an excellent defender. Lonnie Walker is a good defender right now. And, that's just what we're going to see possibly if they're able to develop well. Karl Anthony Towns is going to be difficult to play against in this game. That dude is a beast. And what's he Hall of Fame already for? Pick and popper. Makes sense. Dude is a great shooter. Jamal Murray is a great shooter as well. Pick and roll maestro already. Catch and shoot. Got Dimer going on. That he's an athletic player. Canadian player. And, yeah. It'll be nice to see how this game goes. I have yet to play this team with these three, and looks like he's due for an extension coming up, or maybe a team option. I think he was this is his second year in the pros, or no, fourth year. Jesus Christ, no, he's definitely due for an extension. They're already paying Holiday and Towns and Reddick still a decent amount of. Compared to what Philly paid him for a year, but Philly doesn't have to fucking, deal with that all too much. Because it kind of, seems that it's just a 1-year deal they'll get their players to pay in the future, especially with Embiid. I think Embiid is way better than Ben Simmons, obviously, right now, but I think like Ben Simmons just hasn't shown playing all too well in big games. It just seems like Joel Embiid's the guy that when they play the Celtics, he destroys them. When he plays the Raptors, he plays well. When he plays against the Bucks, he destroys them. He's the gamer for them, and I think Butler might be a dude to play well with them. But yeah, but that's on another page. You got Drew and Jamal, which I think they're two dudes that are hybrid guards. They can, play point guard, or Drew started off as a point guard on the Sixers. He's an all-star on the Sixers, until 2013. And he shows glimpses still of being really good. Especially when Anthony Davis was out, either injured or, quote unquote injured, like you've seen at the end of the season. But this team's not good defensively. Towns needs to work on his defense, obviously, but these two are not going to be all too great. Drew's better at defending than Jamal, but a lot of people are better than Jamal at defending. They're big dudes, but hey, DeJounte Murray's 6'5". Him and Beal are both taller than their guards, so I'm cool with it. JJ Redick, I don't know if he's coming off the bench or not, but their defense is definitely lacking, besides Lonnie Walker. So, should look very interesting to play this team. Should be really fun. And then we got our man, all these guys are ineligible. It's all good. They're going to be expensible. Let's be honest. Reggie Bullock, too. It's just like Corver leaving. Let's go ahead and check out GM Power Rankings. Moved up by a spot. Magic's right now pretty much, tied with the Rockets. And GM right now, the Golden State Warriors doing well. Let's look at Power Rankings. Spurs moving up. Last month, won 11 of 16 games, which is good. Probably heading our way into, the top 5 seeds or so. Let's look at the standings. Right now, we're 6, right? Is that correct? Yes, it is. 6, 1/2 a game behind Oklahoma City. We'll see if they win or not, but that's LeBron's team. Golden State's playing better this season. It's with an improved Malcolm Brogdon. You're also seeing improved Larry Nance. Tristan Thompson's always been a solid guy to have down low for you. But Donovan Mitchell's definitely be stepping up this season. Let's look at his stats this year. 22 points per game. Looks just right on pace of what you need for Donovan Mitchell. Kyrie's team looks good. Denver's up there with D'Angelo Russell and Clint Capella. Well, Vucevic is taking a step back, but hey, I guess Clint's helping so much on the defensive end. And of course, this Rockets team. It kind of does remind me a little bit of how like Philly kind of set things up. This is the Rockets team that they wanted to have, with Butler coming to him in real life, but that's just not the case. I mean, but you see it now in a fantasy setting. But they got Lou Williams, and they also got Terrence Ross to balance out Torian Prince, and they got Bijalica coming off with Bobby Portis. More of the minutes going to Portis, of course, but you got Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic, and Lou Williams to come off the bench for scoring, just in case these two aren't getting it done on the perimeter, which that guy can score 50 if he wants to on a given night. It's just how good he is. But yeah, that's our starting lineup right here. That's a good starting lineup. I know, I think Randolph, is he just not in it, I guess? Oh, it's weird. But Isaac is back from injury. That's nice. DeJounte Murray, 84 overall now. Him and Bomber are moving their way up to the mid-80s, which is nice. Portland's out there with Doncic. You got Oladipo and Aldridge moving their way up. Porzingis and them falling off a little bit. Pelicans not in the race much. Lakers, the city of LA looks like shit right now. Between Kawhi's team and Giannis's team, just not looking good. Um, feel bad for Kawhi, but at the same time, as a Spurs fan, I don't really feel bad for Kawhi. And then here we go, Giannis's team. That's I just don't see how Kawhi and Giannis could have such teams that bad. I could see why this Jazz team's bad. They're horrible down low. Mavericks gave us a good game. I don't see how in the future they're going to necessarily be a huge threat, but Ayton's getting better, 85 overall. Phoenix Suns aren't playing as well, but like I said, I knew the Rockets. Pretty easy prediction to do that. Magic, number 1 seed still with Russ's team right behind. Also, the Jizzards making their way up. Still, Miami Heat is a solid team in the East. Same thing with Paul George's team. I'm hoping to see if they get in the top 3 at the end of the year. We'll have to see. With Lauri Markkanen looking good. Paul George always looking good. Must be an injured Miles Turner right now, but he's gotten better. You're seeing with the Charlotte Hornets, of course, Kevin Durant's there. Marc Gasol's there for defense. Lonzo's getting a little bit better. And Markelle Fultz right there as well. Weird to seeing those two on the same team. But that's what it's like for standings. Let's do Harden, 30.9. Just easily almost 3 points ahead of everybody else in points per game. D'Angelo Russell's in the top 5 now ahead of Curry with Russ and Paul George up there. Rebounds per game, Nikola Jokic back up to the 16s, 16.5, just killing it. Towns is up there, and Embiid still having nearly 3.5 blocks per game. John Wall, almost 13 assists per game, getting it done. Giannis is up there, Chris Paul and Paul George, of course. Chris Dunn, he's a crafty steal player, even though his defense is not that good. Kawhi Leonard's, of course, in top 5 for steals. And Embiid, John Collins still finds himself up there. That's a good year right there. Nearly 18 and 11 per game, 3 blocks per game. Rudy Gobert, of course. Ayton's getting up there as well as Towns, Hassan Whiteside. Of course, got Giannis right there as well. Let's look at the first bit of award races. Of course, the man at the head of the MVP, which I thought with those stats, 23, 16, and 9, and 2 blocks per game as well. Nikola Jokic, man. Guy is not very athletic in real life, but my God, can the man, he's playing chess out there, and he's winning every time, basically. D'Angelo Russell's up there. John Wall, of course. Russ Westbrook, of course, and LeBron having a great year as well. Rookie of the Year looks to be Jose Rivera with the Bucks. I thought he was the best fit for a team to be starting for him. Gabriel Stewart is playing well too. Little man out of UCLA, Jose Rivera, Argentina. And they have Mo Morrison, playing good defense as well. And Anderson Newman at a Northwestern, but not too great compared to the rookies of last year. But 6-man Mason Plumlee getting it done. Traded him. Just too much. $14 million for him is not. Al Horford off the bench. It's not a bad 6-man, I'll tell you that. Thomas Bryant as well. These guys are getting it done. There's a nice 4 and 5 off the bench. TJ McConnell as well. And Nicholas Batum. A little bit risen from the ashes a little bit right there. But 22-year-old Thomas Bryant's building himself up quite well. Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis ahead of everybody. Makes sense. Paul George in there as well as Joel Embiid. Anthony Davis, Rudy Gobert. Most Improved Player, D'Angelo Russell. Makes perfect sense. Wendell Carter's having a hell of a second season actually here. So he looks pretty good for them in the future to have alongside Rudy Gobert, who's a young player as well. Thon Maker. The fuck? All right. And then Davis Bertans, player we've seen on the Spurs, playing quite well off the bench for this New York team. And there you go. That's your award races so far. All-star voting pretty much the same as it was. Beal a little bit behind. Kuzma still behind those top 5 right there. It's going to be hard to crack that shell. And then you got the likes of course, stereotypical De'Aaron Fox back from injury now. And then you got Paul George, Kevin Durant, these guys. But yeah, we're all set up for this next matchup against the Pelicans. As always, y'all, really grateful for the support. I appreciate it a ton. And as always, have a good one.